our level of intervention.
Good morning. Welcome right here on Morning Express with myself, MBELE, bringing you all the exclusive and latest news in the headlines. Well, today is a Friday, and it is an exciting one, and we are still going to give you all the latest on what has been happening in and around your world. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, abadala nabancane, please do take a look at your headlines. SAPS unveils 45 beds quarantine and isolation for infected members. Zigalala and Ramaphosa receives memorandum from Nihao. South African Deputy President David Mabuza responds to parliamentary Q&A. Department of Transport unleashes Panumba Ponken Road. Mshenge and DBE introduce 15 buses for special need kids. And well, today in studio, we are joined by Power Mavericks within the VAL. They are young men who are from the VAL, who are designers and also artist managers and producers. And they go by the name of Dumsani Ndweni and Innocent Mshenge. Gents, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How do you guys do?
Oh, man, perfect.
Fantastic.
It's a pleasure to be here, man.
I mean, you guys are rocking shades. It must be sunny outside. Spring is blossoming.
It's spring equinox, man. It's summer.
Spring.
It's summer equinox.
You're hitting us with the big words in the morning.
No, man, it's the season.
Thank you. Thank you for honoring the invite, man. So please do tell me about yourselves. What do you guys do?
I'm Dumsani Ndweni, and I am a president for Zero and Play Records. And I'm also a producer for Zero and Play Records.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Innocent Msoni. I'm A&R and artist manager at Zero and Play Records.
Yeah. So you guys are producers and directors.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, that was the first intro on who I have for you guys today in studio. It's going to be a beautiful one, an extraordinary Friday where I give you all the latest lowdowns this hour. Well, the first story leading today. The South African Police Service has unveiled a 45-bed quarantine and isolation COVID-19 site for infected members. Beyond the pandemic, the facility will be converted into a 160-bed South African Police Service hospital. Located at the South African Police Service Tshwane Academy, the project is a collaboration effort between the SAPS and the POLMED, and that is the South African Police Service Medical Scheme, working closely with the Department of Health and preparing the facilities. Speaking at the launch, National Police Commissioner General Khasitole said the police hospital is part and parcel of a long-term plan and part of a long-term vision. The National Commissioner said that while the world grapples with coronavirus, South African Police Service members are not immune to contracting the virus, as they too execute the obligation ensuring that criminals are brought to justice. Although South African Police Services has recorded over 11,000 recoveries, he said this facility will assist in increasing the recovery rate. The virus has already claimed the lives of 193 South African Police Service members. To respond to COVID-19, the South African Police Service established a committee in an effort to also ensure that the necessary support is available for officers on the ground. Speaking to reporters on the Onke Mhlalo is what the commissioner had to say rather. Take a look at this.
The revenues are collected and those who are breaking the law were taken to court.
Now, just one more thing, General. Just last week you released a statement about your concern over gender-based violence. What is the department doing? What are the police doing ensure that the youth are compensated within this province?
Yeah, in this province, like later on today, the MEC will be launching a gender-based violence brigade. And from our side is that we need to respond promptly. When those things are reported, then we move to arrest the perpetrator. And also encourage the community that, once they feel unsafe in their household, they must come to us and act promptly.
Thank you so much.
National Education, Health and Aligned Workers Union, NEHAL members handed over a memorandum of demands to government on Thursday at the union buildings in Pretoria. Deputy Health Minister Dr. Joe Phala accepted the memorandum. NEHAL is protesting against the salaries of public servants not being increased and has lapsed in the provision of personal protective equipment for frontline workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, NEHAL also gave a memorandum to KZN Premier Sihle Zikalala. Take a look at this.
Nosihlalo wekhosathu nonobhala kanye nabaholi be-PYA iyonke nama-affiliates nokhosat no-SICP egameni likahulumeni wala KwaZulu Natal siyafisa ukuqinisekisa ukuthi simukelile sitholile imemorandum elethwa ngubuholi nama-members eNEHAL. Siyafisa ukuqinisekisa ukuthi among others ikhuluma ngokuvikeleka kwamalungelo abasebenzi, ikhuluma ngokunikezelwa kwe-PPE nokuvikeleka kwabasebenzi emsebenzini, especially labo abenza umsebenzi obucayi. Ikhuluma ngokuthi asakhe a capable state, uhulumeni agcwalise ikhala lezo ezizokhanda ukuthi adelive, ayeke uku-outsourca, ayeke ukuthenga ngaphandle. Ikhuluma ngokuthi asilwe lenkohlakalo mese imali kahulumeni iye ey'dingweni ey'fanele. Siyayibophezela ke.
Deputy President David Mabuza condemned the killing of farmers and farm workers. Mabuza, who was recently booked off sick, was back at the salt miners on Thursday, answering questions in the National Council of Provinces. Mabuza furthermore said that while co-founding as the land reform is expected to continue from government, it has become clear that the financial space is constrained. Therefore, private sector and capital and partnership are crucial pillars for our funding and financial model for agriculture. Take a look at this.
The repositioning of the department, the overall institutional capacity has improved to ensure that government accelerates land reform. The Minister's response to the National Assembly, referred to by the Honourable Member, provides a historical view of what government has accomplished through the implementation of various policy interventions to advance meaningful land reform. This includes investment that government has made in providing comprehensive farm development support to ensure that acquired restricted farm remains productive. Historically, various assessments and evaluations at national, provincial level have highlighted challenges that have impacted on the productivity of farms. Among others, this includes communal property association governance challenges, alleged corruption in land reform transactions, and inadequate post-settlement support due to fiscal constraint. For the Interministerial Committee on Land Reform and Agriculture, the functionality and productivity of land reform farms remains high on our agenda to ensure that the agricultural sector promotes economic inclusion, increase aggregate production output, and contributes significantly.
The Department of Transport officially opened Pampunek Road in the Northwest Province on N3 on the 3rd of September 2020. Through the Pampunek route, motorists will enjoy a free flow of traffic as a result of better link between the link of the Northwest Province from the west of Pretoria and Johannesburg. Speaking on Thursday, Mbalula said that this is part of the department's commitment to accelerating service delivery, saying this will find extension in the manner of which they will be implementing the upgrades that have been communicated to about this on the road. He further stated that the collaboration between the spheres of government and partnership with communities enables a faster delivery for services.
People do things to safeguard themselves. We subject ourselves to the processes of the state and the rule of law in this country. There are checks and balances in our constitution. We get those who are educated and learned friends to give us an advice on issues that we think that we need their advice on. But we've got the responsibility to give political direction. And we are in charge. This place is not falling apart. We are on track in terms of where we are going. And I want to conclude by saying keep on doing the right thing. And in me, you've got a partner. In my team, we'll work with you. And be open. And I want the board also to have been here so that they understand that we are running a proper machinery. Sandral is doing a marvelous job. What it is doing is benchmarked by other nations. They want your skill in the African continent. They want you, Minister Sandral, this and that and so on. So I know what I'm talking about. So we are fixing this country. Where there are bottlenecks, you have brought things to me to fix politically for you. I'm going to work overnight to resolve some of the politics. And then we'll work with you with your technical skills and to get the job going. And I like the model you have employed here at Pampunek, and it is marvelous. And even elsewhere in the country and so on. Get skilled people and engineers to do the job and do it proper. And then we'll be happy to come here and cut ribbons and open things because you have done a marvelous job. I want to thank everybody, thank the MECs and the Premier. The road is open, let's celebrate. And may these roads be blessed, be a road.
Additionally, the minister said that that the construction of the Pampunek route has been generated over 182 permanent jobs for locals with a 21.2 million rand expenditure. 180 locals were offered an opportunity to undergo training with an accredited training service provider with a cost of 430,855.25. According to Mbalula, the actual project entailed the construction of the National Route 4 Section 12 PW3 between Road P123/1. The road is 980, a new carriageway of 6 kilometers undivided dual carriageway with an interchanges with P123-1, and 980 was constructed.
I'll go let you.
So you know when you cut through the mountain like this, you
going to be very addressed.
Well, that was the first edition of your news headlines this morning on a Friday. And as I've said earlier on when we were beginning the show, that I'm joined by two young men, Udumsani Ndweni and Innocent Mutsweneng, who are from the VAL, who are designers and who manage artists and also producers. So, gents, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How do you guys do once again?
Oh, man, perfect. Man.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you had told us earlier on that Ulentuza, Udumsani is a producer.
Yeah.
So, take me through that journey. When did you realize you could produce or put together musical beats?
It started back in 2010.
Okay.
2010, I met a producer who taught me to produce. Youngs
Okay.
is my nigga. So 2012, starting to produce, and then from there on, yeah, we've been working on, man.
So the World Cup was like the initiation, the introduction to you producing music.
Yeah.
And have you had songs that we've heard on the radio maybe? Are you planning on creating more songs that we get to listen to? I mean, the whole of South Africa must be awaiting great music.
We have quite a few on radios.
Yeah?
We have quite a few on radios. I don't know which one you know, but
yeah.
And then everything is good, man. Like we have quite a few.
And you, Innocent, take me through your journey of being an artist manager. When did that love or that talent begin when you noticed, good, I can actually handle artists, I can get them gigs, bookings, and so forth?
I actually started in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, I was artist before, but then I saw that I don't have to be artist. I have to be artist manager because I'm more into that.
So what kind of artist were you before you actually ventured into being a actual producer or artist manager?
Pardon?
So when did you realize that you could be an artist manager, and what kind of music were you doing before that?
Actually, I was doing hip hop.
Okay.
And then actually, me and my friends before I met Polo, we were artists before, but then we were struggling to get gigs. Then I decided,
Hold on to that, but quickly, we'll be back just after this quick commercial break because the conversation is inspiring and it is going to motivate you as a young person sitting at home. So see you guys just right after this quick commercial ad break.
Feel the heat.
I love Adam Selman.
The girls are really thin. I think it looks very glamorous from the outside.
The life of a model in New York City.
There is such cool prints. So many.
You know, I'm buying this.
Look at me and all the selfie sort of thing. Honestly, I didn't really know that was our job. It just didn't occur to me.
Congratulations. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat.
Do you dream of awesome cartoons filled with funny characters who go on extraordinary adventures?
Everybody ready? Ready!
Hold on, I'm coming!
This is absolute genius.
I'm on my way.
I'm ready. Titans, go!
Feel the excitement.
Like it? I love it!
Feel the heat with StarSat. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful!
This is exactly what I was looking for!
DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action.
I like it when it's nice and soft. Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat. Feel the heat.
All right. To make it through this journey alive, you're gonna need someone to teach you the ninja way.
Don't just stand there, kill someone!
Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with
clothing, it became as a representative for the idea we believe in. As New North, we are the generation that's interested in mostly creation of art.
Absolutely.
So it's basically the idea behind it, saying it's the New North.
Then take me through the logo when Innocent. What did the entire logo with the big eyes, the dreadlocks, the snapback, what created this entire feel of the logo?
Actually, I'm not the guy who created this.
It's not you.
I've not been.
It's one of the guys we work
one
with.
of the guys working with.
Oh, so it's one of the artists that you guys have on board. So you guys change your logos every now and again, or the New North he's the face of the brand?
You blown our surprise. Basically, we started with this one, but with the support we're having now, we're certain for more coming.
Oh wow! So technically, the person and the brand logo is an artist that you guys have, and it's the New North. So how much is each T-shirt? And take me through that.
T-shirt is 175.
And then you guys only do T-shirts alone. You don't have caps yet, golf tees or anything.
That's so funny, but the New North, it's fresh, man.
It's fresh. It's fresh. It's fresh like coronavirus.
It's fresh like coronavirus, man. It's fresh, man. So we haven't went for another merchandise because we want to work like in a systematical way.
Okay.
We want to have we have targets to reach first.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to reach certain targets before we can take other
makes
brands.
sense. Well, take me through Heritage, right? We're in September Heritage Month. Young black men who are from the Val representing, saying that we are artists, and not only artists but creatives. What stems your heritage? Where do you guys stem your blackness from?
Now I'd like to call myself a Nguni, not just basically a Zulu.
Okay.
But Mundo Numkeso, Mashoba Numziligas. So our culture became from our interest as youth. We're like, okay, what is it in spirit that we saw from, or we can learn from the ancestors, and doing things unique in a way which will make our culture cool. So that's where the culture came from.
And for Innocent?
For me, like Asho Polo, si kala ukuthi sibheke like abantu abadala kanjani, and then khona thina sizoyenza izinto njengo streetwear.
Streetwear, absolutely. And then it's like a representative of the heritage and the culture that we have in the streets. So what language are you? Like from birth?
Msotho.
Umsotho. So wabuwa kantle kantle. Umthweni. Awudade man. Did I say that right?
Asajapere no.
Lidira igi?
Arja sushi.
Lija sushi. And not the peres anymore. No. Come on with the birds. You must eat the peppers at some point.
And the New North.
You know the New North. But it makes sense. Absolutely, man. It's such a beautiful journey to find young men. So are you guys hosting events? How did the pandemic affect you guys as artists too?
Yeah, we are hosting event. Our first event was in 2017.
Okay.
And we wanted to do like certain heritage events, because we hosted events in every September last day, celebrating the heritage.
Oh wow!
So the pandemic really affected that, man.
Because September's now, you guys are planning like another beautiful banger for us.
You got the same excuse. Due to COVID-19, unfortunately. Due to COVID-19, man. So it really affected us in a way we can spread ourselves, in a way we can share what we have and also receive art, because you know where there's art, there's more people. So
absolutely. Well, there's this confusion, not confusion, rather, that I think we also have to ask, is that you guys are from the Val, and the Val is like its own township, its own place. How hard is it commuting to Johannesburg, where everything seems to be hip and happening, where events are happening? How are these two different places for you guys as artists, as people that want to create concerts, wants to create something, a culture for the youth? How are you guys received in the Val compared to the side in Johannesburg, probably?
It became, in a way, it's something that's starting, it's fresh, so people in Val actually have that support, like to have your own thing to be proud of. Either your own artist, your own brand, or your own. And VAL is just a place of opportunity, man. There's more creatives involved. So we're trying there to expose that so people can come to VAL, because we are a region itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So would you say that, I think when I innocent, that the VAL is a place that we should all be looking out for? Because I hear that there are a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent based that side, especially you guys having at the VAL University of Technology that side, and the kind of events that the VAL gets to host. So would you say that there's a lot of bring talent from the VAL?
Yeah, there's a lot of talent. Because Murzoang VAL. But babangata ba kgone ho showcase talent ya bona. So nakonyano re sama ka otlho re ke re kgone ho hlahisa talent ya rona, so batho ba tlo kgona ho bona talent ya rona.
Okay, guys, it's Heritage Month. I still want to feel that oomph, that culture, you know. So xa ngizothi mina ngubani ongafuna ukuzithutha, ukhona ongazithutha azitshiwa ngubani ngowaphi uvelaphi
ukhuluma isiXhosa.
Ukuzithutha to say your part of lineage. So for me ndingubhele khulu uNontando uDlambula ulanga lokulunga ombithombikazi wena ungubani
mina sengiqalile ngondeni umkhezo umsikazi umashobane ndandale yavuzala ngavuzala enzilethu totaphinga afazi ave
na ngimseni ngwakhiba lelemlelo tsukoko manyika.
I mean, I have to put you guys on the spot. I mean, we have to show that we understand where we come from as artists, as creatives. Where is the way forward for us as a culture, as people that are maneuvering throughout the new age?
Because the music is based on that, on African content.
Absolutely.
The merchandise it's all about that African content.
What is African content? I hear this word a lot. What does it mean?
It's culture, your spirit. It's culture, man.
What is culture? I want us to go
culture
deep.
Is what makes you.
Now that's a smart one. Now that's a smart one.
But it's a simple word. What makes you? Because most of us now, we don't know ourselves. That's why we're trying to find ourselves. So knowing our culture makes you know you. Which role do you have?
So would you say that you'd find more artists as an artist manager, as a producer, where you create beats where Inguni language could come in, whether Umsuthu, Mtswana, Umxhosa, Umndebele, would that entire culture and our different languages in South Africa be introduced rather than say English all the time within our industry, or even rap or hip hop?
Yeah. Because that's the platform we're trying to give artists. We mostly work in artist development.
Okay.
So we develop artists into this content. But also the artists having the same ideas. So iba easy or iba into A1. If you got the same vision, then the mission doesn't matter. Everyone will get there.
I hear you guys. So I mean, we have a lot of Nguni artists in South Africa. Who would you say is like the top two that you're listening to?
I'd say the one who has the content straight. I'd say go for Java, man.
For Java.
Okay,
Java's taken. So I'm coming to you, Innocent.
Me, Nguni, let me check. Nguni, I would say Amifab.
Oh, Amifab. She's really nice. She's amazing. Her artistry and her songs have meaning and depth. Have you guys checked out to Senzo Africa?
Senzo Africa.
Senzo Africa is a new artist on the block.
No.
He does, you guys must. You guys must check him out, because it's like I feel like we have it's like we are being birthed, you know. It's spring, our artists are coming out, new content is coming out, Heritage Month, you know, where we have proper
it's coming out.
Man, I love the beauty of this. So you guys have an artist by the name of Black Poison. So is he going to be performing for us, or is he just going to be here for a quick interview?
He's going to be doing a track as well.
He's going to be doing a track.
He's going to be doing a track.
So how did you guys discover him?
It's funny enough, we grew up in the same street.
Oh wow! So it's like a small community of young men
a small community
from the same place.
We grew up in the same street. We were listening both to rap, like that Kasi rap, Abu MT, Abu Siashezi,
Siashezi
is a role model. Abu Meti, okay, Masedi came late.
Masedi came late.
So we listened to those Kasi rap artists, and then that's when he decided, okay, I'm gonna be writing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be producing. Because I know more on this. I'm not good behind the mic, man.
Okay. you stick to your lane. And you create the beautiful ones, you know?
The importance of knowing yourself. You can offer yourself in something that becomes good. And it's effortless when you do what you love.
That is beautiful. And then I'd like to know, how can people get a hold of you guys on social media? If ever people are looking for producers, for managers, how can people find you across every social media platform?
For music, we can go for 01 Play Records. And for clothing, you can go for New North Clothing, 1984.
Okay, 1984. Why 1984?
It's the postal code of New North.
Oh, the New North, come on. Yeah. You guys are really representing the Vaal at this point.
Yeah.
What would you say has been the greatest highlights of your careers?
The greatest highlights of our careers, it's getting to meet artists who are already on the same contact, the knowledge they share.
Yeah.
It's massive, man. You're like, okay, you also know this. I thought I was crazy knowing all of this, but that's what I appreciate most, meeting artists on the same contact, because it makes what we do relevant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, thank you guys very much for joining me today right here on The Morning Express. It was a pleasure to conversate with young men that are driven, that have a passion, that have a gift for the artistry, and only not just that, but also creative in creating their own merchandise and music. Well, Mzansi and everybody in the African continent, you just heard it from yourself, from Utumsani and Innocent, brought it live for us right here. You are watching it on Facebook, either on StarSet, on Channel 500, and we'll be back after this quick commercial ad break. See you just after this.
Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful!
This is exactly what I was looking for.
DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action. I like it when it's nice and soft. Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSet. Feel the heat.
All right. To make it through this journey alive, you're gonna need someone to teach you the ninja way.
Don't just stand there, kill someone!
Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSet. Feel the heat. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSet.
China's saying that the latest outbreak is under control.
Feel the heat.
The cabinet has decided to ease restrictions on certain other economic activities.
I don't want to be a white person who sits by and does nothing, so that's why I'm here today.
Feel the excitement.
We are here to unite, because what we are fighting for is to stop institutional racism.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
The coronavirus outbreak.
Experience the extraordinary.
Tremendous waste and tremendous fraud. Mexico is, in fact, you will soon find out.
It is a day to celebrate.
We don't approve at all what's going on.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily unusual.
Challenge your ordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat. Feel the heat.
You said you love me.
I do.
You sure? Yeah. Leave Miles Fanning. Oh, no, you don't. Get out of my way. Get out.
That is an abomination.
Oh, the love you promised me.
Do you have a boyfriend? Yeah?
Feel the excitement.
You don't know how I've been longing for this.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
God is so amazing.
Feel the heat.
The Bible says that through his death on the cross, we are now reconciled with our Father.
Forgive and you shall be forgiven.
So wherever God takes us, we're just excited about it.
As a child of God, where you are, you must have an hour of prayer.
Feel the excitement.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. I believe that God is working right now.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
Welcome back from the ad break, and that was two beautiful conversations that I had with Utumsani and Innocent. But at this point, allow me to get into your sporting headline. This weekend, Italian Grand Prix at Monza will mark the final race for the Williams family in Formula One. After 43 years and 739 Grand Prix, the Williams family is set to leave the sport following the recent change in ownership to Dorothea Capital. Sir Frank and Claire have ensured that the family have remained at the helm of the team since the first race on the 8th of May 1977 at the Circuito de Jarama in Spain. The team has been through many periods of triumph and adversity, but has always navigated through them as a family. Williams has won 114 Grand Prix, taken 128 pole positions and secured 133 fastest lap, circulating a 9 constructors and a 7 drivers world championship. It is the third longest standing team in the history of the sport and one of the most successful. The recent conclusion of the strategic review and process consequent sale of the Williams Grand Prix engineering to US-based investment firm Dorothea Capital ensures the long-term future of Williams Formula One team and provides its timely point at which the Williams family have been chosen to exit the sport.
Hello all our lovely fans out there. I'm sure by now you will have seen the decision that the Williams family are stepping away from Formula One, and I will be resigning my role after this race weekend here in Italy. I just wanted to send a very personal message to you all to say thank you so much for all the support that you have given us over so many years of racing. I know so many of you have been by our side through thick and thin. You've been with us in the good times, the many bad times, and we couldn't have got through it without you. We genuinely appreciate that support that you have always given us. I know certainly this year we have received so many messages, so many of you have been kind enough to take the time to write to us, handwritten letters to wish us well, and I can't express how much that means to all of us. We share them around the business. People do get to see all the letters that you write to us. And as I said, we're enormously grateful for that support and the support that you've given us over the years. Obviously, it's been a really hard decision. It's not been easy. The strategic review process culminated in us selling the team outright to Dorothea Capital. We know that they're going to be great owners of this team. They have huge respect for the history and the legacy. They're going to keep racing with the Williams name, which is going to be wonderful to see. And with the financial firepower that they have, I know that they can take this team back to where we all want to see it, and that is at the front of the grid. So please continue to give the team your support like you have done over so many years. And like you, we will now be enjoying watching our team go from strength to strength in the future.
Well, right here in studio, I am joined by the amazing Black Poison, all the way from the Vaal, who is an artist. Guys, I have never seen such talent in my Friday mornings. At early this time, how do you do, sir? Ngiyaphila. Aw, wangibingelela qotho ngiwaze washo ukuthi hawo masithathe nje leyo yabo sikhe sikhulume sakithi kodwa ngithathe ungise throughout your music career ukuthi uqale nini.
Kusho ukuthi mina yabo ngaqala ngibhala ingoma kodwa ngingarecord. Yabo kade ngiyithatha njengomdlalo nje yabona.
So kubhala ingoma noma inkondlo. Angisho abantu basuke bathi ngaqala ngibhala ama poem bese ngathi ngangena engomeni.
Kusho ukuthi yazo mina kade ngumuntu uthanda ukujive yabo. But in private ngibhala ingoma. Manje kade ngingazi ukuthi ngasuka la ngiyela kanjani abantu bazothi no awusa so
awusajive manje
so yabo wena ngathi ya speak 3 yabona then ngafica ubudumsane like abo budbam yabona ngamhlangana uthi ndoda mina ngenza ama beats yabona then ke yabo ngamzwisa into nami engilongipheka ngizama ukuthi ngiphume yabo ku comfort zone yami mhlawumbe nangiyi-1 wabona then ke asayithatha kusuka lapho.
So when the first time uzibona ukuthi mhlawumbe ngathi ngiyakwazi ukuhlanganisa ingoma mangiqeda ukuyihlanganisa mhlawumbe ngangena e-studio yini eyakukhuthaza ukuthi mhlawumbe nami ngangena e-studio ngibona ukuthi ngenza kanjani?
Kusho ukuthi manje nami abantu ukuthi ngiyabalalela yibo abantu abangenza ukuthi ngifune ukungena e-studio.
Ulalele bobani?
Exactly yabo like MT umetse wangalivala yiwo like ama hot money ukuthi yabo
akhulisile nawe akutshengisile ukuthi kuyakhona
nami ngathi ayazi na ngiyashaya le you understand yibo abantu ukuthi nawo balalela abakwenza ukuthi uveza nuye nawe ushaya into yakho into enjalo.
So endlini bona bayithatha kanjani ngokuthi usasengane phela ekhaya awuyeke ukuba ingane bona balindele ukuthi uhambe uye university and pursue a degree, maybe go to work uhambe uyosebenza noma kephi as long as kukhona esikubonayo okwenza ngempilo yakho. So musubatshela wena ukuthi mina kahle kahle bazali bami mina bengiyithandela nje umculo bayithatha kanjani?
Kusho ukuthi nawe yabo kade bazitshela ukuthi lo yadlala lo yabo kwabalaye ukuthi ngibazwisa ingoma, you understand baba like yabo vele lo like yenze
bakuvumela ukuthi uyenze
ngiyenze into ukuthi ngiyethanda ngoba nawe izinto ethandayo yabona uyenza like ngako konke awuyenzi kancane kusuka lapho uyazi uyenza ngako konke ngoba uyayithanda le, you understand bayazi bayalwa yabo
kodwa so manje the first gig owayithola, let's say that you had your first gig and your first gig biyenzike ebusuku because that's when most events bathini bakuvumela ukuthi uhambe?
Ayazwa kimi njani ngoba njengoba ubudumsana shilo lehlala estradini esisodwa uyeza zongikhulumela.
Mama
yabo kanje yabo so lapho bangivumela
ukuthi uhambe yo perform
bayamthemba bayamaza kusumuntu ukuthi abamazi yabo saya ke.
Okay, that's beautiful. Take me through le ngoma ozoziperformela yona namhlanje.
Kusho ukuthi ingoma engizoyiperforma namhlanje ingoma yami engayikhipha 2017.
Okay,
ngibiza ngeMandulo.
Mandovu. Kusho ukuthini mawuthi Mandovu?
Mandulo.
Mandulo.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like it's a song inamaphathi ayi-2 nje.
Okay.
Now and then. Izinto ezenzeka manje nezinto ekade zenzeka kudala. You understand?
Okay.
Ngichazela umuntu ukuthi izinto ekade zenzeka kudala yilizi ezenzeka manje yilizi yabo ingakho ngiyibiza ngeMandulo.
Kusenankinga ke alisoqhubeka nje maduze, but allow us to take a quick commercial ad break. But as you guys have heard that his journey started all the way back from 2017 where he actually realized that he was not just a dancer but he could also get into the music industry, and he started writing from there on. Then he met the amazing Dumisan that I chatted with earlier on, who's a producer, and they came together and they created the magic of the song that he's about to perform for us, Umandulo, which is a story about 2 parts about where he comes from and what we all as people have experienced and where we are going. So please do stick around, because after this quick commercial ad break, we are back with yet another hot, steamy performance from the one and only Black Poison. See you guys after this.
Feel the heat.
I love Adam Selman. The girls are really thin. I think it looks very glamorous from the outside.
The life of a model in New York City.
There is such cool prints. So many.
You know, I'm buying this.
Look at me and all the selfie sort of thing. Honestly, I didn't really know that was actually a job. It just didn't occur to me.
Congratulations.
Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat.
Do you dream of awesome cartoons filled with funny characters who go on extraordinary adventures?
Everybody ready? Ready!
Hold on, I'm coming.
This is absolute genius.
I'm on my way.
I'm ready.
Titans, go!
Feel the excitement.
Like it? I love it!
Feel the heat with StarSat. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful! This is exactly what I was looking for! DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action.
I like it when it's nice and soft.
That is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you know, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat. Feel the heat.
All right. To make it through this journey alive, you're gonna need someone to teach you the ninja way.
Don't just stand there, kill someone!
Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat. Feel the excitement. Feel.
Well, Africa, South Africa, wherever you are on the continent, I told you, it's a Friday and it is Morning Express, and right about now I have a performance all the way from Black Poison, and is going to give us a song titled Mandul, all the way from the back to the front, know where you come from. So please, Mr., take it away.
Yohamba amaqhawe kodwa yosala libongo yokhala bogogo inyembezi zothela iqholo sinda senyembezi somile ebuhlungu uqhoqhoqo hlwida buka inyama siyibona chitheke igazi thela bona bamsula basiyo ukuthi abobani ngeke ngidle ngishiyele tshela le ndaba siphelele mandulo bekumnandi bekungadli ukudla kwamanga betshala kuvune kudliwe gawutshwala kuphuze kusine kushawe igubhu zamajekeje ubone kuseni nje sekusile lenemvunge yokusalela ngamaliphume entabeni abantu nabavuke ebuthongweni uthando lusemehlweni qokelela intuli nyakubona ufuna le ndaba ngoba vele bahleke mina ngisabini endlala isheve emnyamela amanyala ngidelele mina nyahlanye bulala inkomo nyakhama nekhala mina nyayibasa ngikukhuza njengezimo ngigwinya insimbi lokushisa ngikutshela le ndaba zibila mase zibanda mina nyashiya uya ngilimile idele sikhotha emhlaneni umabulala umuntu elokuphila noma mkhulu ungaqamba imanga umaqabula dede dom zangifisa pasopha lapho popopo fa Mandulo le bengekho amalungelo bengabi ingane iganga beshawa izikhali igazi bengabi nenkani beligoqwa babalisemanzi ngakusasa kugula amazolo okuvuya ekuseni ikhishwa umhlaba intombi zami ezokha amanzi bekungenandaba nemali lempilo esiphila yikhipha ukungcola njengolwandle hlonipho seyathenga usenjeni emawunginampani isifo besihlonishwa benyeke ubona amakhanda kepha buka namhlanje-ke nasekuvezwa amathanga belingawacoshwe nkukushakelo kedlanhlamvana vuka amathamba amhlophe eshaka banqunywa amakhanda ho sukela ukhozi sukela ukhozi yekwasukela ukhozi yemandulo sukela ukhozi sukela ukhozi yekwasukela ukhozi yemandulo
Come on, baby! Come on! That was a performance and a half brought to you by the one and only Black Poison right here on the Morning Express Buffet to come on. We don't just bring you news, all the leading headlines, but that was a performance that should remind you of the legendary Duncan, and he is himself Black Poison. I've run out of words to say that we are talented and we are gifted and we are the revolution that creates all the magic in this world. And music is that conversation. So from me, MBELE, udlambulanga lokulunga ombitho ombikazi osompisi ondaba ezithi kanjalo nje ngithi adios. See you guys same time same place on Monday.